cocktail and a Sprite, a ginger ale. You know, the little clear liquor. Can't go wrong, huh? Nah. Yeah. Yep. Roll it. Picasso.
Cleasy.
Cleveland Picasso. Yeah. 20 years plus.
I heard of Cleasy before.
And if you go on YouTube and look at this video, I'm in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this video too though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's solid too.
Yeah.
He's from Louisville.
Yeah. Big and Lazy podcast, man.
Hey man, it's going down, man. I'm your boy Lazy.
I'm B Fines. I'm the big of the podcast.
You
He's
know
the
what I'm
lazy.
saying? Man, how you feel about the Louisville music scene though? Cause you said Cleasy's from Louisville.
Yeah, he's from little born and raised. Yep.
So how you feel about the Louisville music scene, not the ones that's already made it, maybe the ones that's top tier
Yeah,
you
I
can
like
put up against anybody, but they not well known.
like the last two shows and this next show because I told him he's up in he got a show up in Salem, Indiana in a couple weeks. I'm not driving up in Indiana, but he turned me on to this guy. It's called Fat Sean. He's a big heavy set, white guy. Fat Sean is his name, and he's like
Right.
dope as fuck. Like he got like I don't know, he got like I say he's a white Kevin Gates. He can sing a little bit. He can rap like
Keep it
he's
reality.
Dark. Yeah,
You got the
uh-huh.
reality rap. Yeah. I think it's just. I think one thing I think the city was missing is a major label.
Uh-huh.
All these other major cities have major labels within their city. Anybody that's making it or getting some money, they're not trying to really put nobody on but their nephew or it's no you know what I'm saying, structures
Gatekeeper information like
gatekeepers
Uh-huh.
in the city.
I
You
call
really
it
you really have to venture off.
I call that the good old boy system. You got to know somebody to know somebody. But I don't know. I like Fat Sean. Like I just mentioned, 2K baby. He ain't like I liked him. Like my brother, my little cousin went to Butler. And he like
Right.
you heard this one dude. He went viral on World Star. Like, but I don't know. I don't like that
I
look.
mean, his music is different. I
Yeah.
think anything coming from the city of Louisville is decent because it's a first of all, they coming from the city. Even if they have a different sound, I think it's what they going for. Even if me and you don't listen to them, they might have the. I feel like now he got the emos, like
Yeah.
like
Uh-huh.
the XXXs and stuff like that, like the Uzis. Like it don't really matter if we like it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somebody that like it.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of support it because it's coming from the city, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Majorly because it's coming from the city. Because I feel like people look at Louisville when I go places. People look at Louisville like, man, I fuck with Louisville, man. Louisville's dope, man. Naming people, you know what I'm saying? This is from California to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? People fuck with Louisville, but I think it's still um, a long ways for us to go as far as entertainment. Because I feel like we have some of the most talented people in the city. Me and you.
Yeah.
People
Uh-huh.
have been telling us that we should do this podcast for a long time, and musically, a lot of comedians, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Louisville's thriving, you know what I'm saying?
It really is. And like, I was down in Atlanta one time, and he said, "Where you from?" I said, "From Louisville." And before I could say anything, oh, that's where ESTG's from. I said, "Oh
Right.
yeah." And he asked me about Papa Level. He said, "This man's Pop, man, it's Pop, Pop." I'm like, "Ah, yeah." He called it Pop. He didn't call Papa
Yeah.
Level. He called it Pop. I'm like, "Ah, yeah." I gassed it up. I ain't dissing my city to no other.
Right,
You know what
nah,
I mean?
you can't,
I'm like, man, don't never go in that city,
You
man.
can't.
You just take the long way around.
you know
But,
what I'm saying? But how you feel about game 2 in the finals? I know I'm just jumping,
Yeah.
but that's what's going on right now. How you feel about Jokic, man? How do you feel
He's
about
an elite company. Like I think they didn't purposely give him his third straight MVP. Like,
Yeah.
and if you put third straight MVP, that's LeBron, Jordan. You know, you up there, third straight MVP. Shaq and Kobe only got one apiece.
Right.
You got three. So, but I think the game, I don't know. I don't think Miami's cool, but they ain't got enough dogs. They got, they got Jokic, they got Jamal Murray.
They got a lot of hungry players that want that.
They got a lot of talent, but they not gonna miss 25 threes. They three big shooters in Miami. They went up cold. So I don't think they win tonight, but I don't think they.
Well, first of all, I'm kind of biased because I feel like the refs is too in tune to these games. Some of these games could be called totally different.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a Boston fan, but I would like to see the Heat win. If you let the Heat play Heat ball, and they hold them whistles, man, I guess that's part of the game. You can't foul, and it can't be rough like the '90s, but still, some of these calls be out of control.
Speaking as a referee, I referee part-time in the wintertime. Ain't no matter what you call, if you call let them play, you call it call every foul.
Right.
It's gonna be upset parents. It's gonna be upset. Not so much fans.
Yeah.
If you call it too loose, you call it too tight. It's kind of cliche to blame it on the refs. Like, and when I referee, this is kind of off subject. Like, the parents, it be the game just like 2 to 4, like 6 to 10. 6 to 4, 2 to 10, like. You know what I mean? Like, and they be, oh, man, you could have caught, like, dude.
So, like, before you ref, though, did you feel the same? Or do you feel like?
No, like, you actually, like, this is something I done picked up recently. Like, since I've been refereeing, since I've been out there, like, at whistle. Like, the first time I blew at whistle, bro, like, I'm on the court and just, the whistle blew. And, like, everybody stopped and looked at me. And it fucked me. It messed me up, bro. No lie. Look, I blew the whistle, like. And I kind of hesitated to call. It kind of scared me because everybody just stopped and looked at me. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, I don't know. It's pressure on you. I don't know, man. Like, we humans, we get it wrong. But I ain't no NBA referee, no NFL, though. But
I mean, I can see how the Heat is on you, but I feel like Jokic, back to the NBA, I feel like Jokic is a whole new breed of, like, them Dirks. You know what I'm saying? They got a bag, and that bag is deep. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see Denver losing, even though I'm a Boston fan. So I feel like y'all beat us, y'all need to go ahead and beat Denver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Jokic is. Once I heard him say it's all about everybody else, I'm like, that's who I would rather play with right there.
He is.
Because he got 30, and then it's still all about everybody else.
Bro, he controlled the game and scored 9 points and jumped this 6 inches off the ground. Like, he just controlled the game. Like, he can rebound and. He plays at his own pace. He's not fast. He's not, you know what I mean? He just plays basketball, like.
Right.
And we ain't seen this in a very long time, like.
So what you think about Denver sweeping the Lakers? I think it was more of I seen it coming than more people want to give it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they was playing on borrowed time.
The Heat and the Lakers was in play-in games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like the play-in game either give you hope or, it could be the death for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Heat really took advantage of being the 8th seed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But it's still impressive, though. You got to think they knocked off. They played in the play-in, but they had to knock off one. They knocked off two. But like LeBron, he's playing on borrowed time. Like.
I mean,
but I didn't see a sweep, but I didn't see him winning that series.
But what else do you want from your 40-year-old vet, almost 40-year-old vet? He gives you 40. You know what I'm saying? I think LeBron's borrowed time could be better if he wasn't at the Lakers because their front office sucks. So it's like they're not going to give you what they haven't gave. They didn't give Kobe what he needed. Like, you don't get rid of the young boys on the team after you win a championship. You got rid of Shannon Brown. After they won, you got rid of Trevor Ariza after they won. You know what I mean? Though it takes pressure off you. You know what I'm saying? You get rid of Lamar Odom. You know what I'm saying? And you expect this man to come right back and do it again.
But they gave Ron Artest and Dwight Howard, Steve. But like you say, like that team was hurt. Like Steve Nash got hurt. Dwight, he was coming from a back injury. He came back from a back injury. Like, he was That team was. I ain't gonna say that was playing on borrowed time, but yeah, I wasn't playing on borrowed time, but yeah.
I mean, you make it. They make that situation though. You know what I'm saying? You get rid of. I just feel like the Lakers. I'm not a Laker fan, but I feel like the Lakers always fuck up some trades, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that can make the team better. I don't know really what they want out of their veterans.
Yeah, they traded away Randall. They traded away Lonzo Ball.
I mean, they can all go.
Yeah.
They can all go.
Brandon Ingram. They had a nice young core.
You keep Brandon Ingram around LeBron long enough, he's gonna listen.
Yeah.
Because they still love LeBron. That's the name of the game now. They love LeBron.
I think LeBron's. I think it's over though. I think he's done. I think he's gonna retire and come back in maybe about 2 or 3 years when Bronny.
I'm gonna tell you what makes me want this nigga to retire. The flopping. Like, that shit be too.
Bro,
like, come on, man. Like, you on TV, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I hate about the game right now, that they be arguing some calls, man. It's like,
all jokes aside, man, the last time I sat down and really watched the NBA game, bro, was the last time I've been to one. That was like in March of 2020. Like, for more than like 5 minutes, like, watching, bro, between these, I don't like how I'm not saying you should be a slave to a team, but all these demanding trades, sitting out, playing when you want to.
right.
I just don't. And every time I cut it on the game, they reviewing the goddamn foul. Like, oh, is that a foul? Is that a flagrant? Is it a basketball? I don't know. But the last game I sat down and watched, no lie, was at the women's game, bro. At the LSU game in Iowa.
Yeah.
Like, I watched that like the whole.
The women's games be exciting though, man.
Uh-huh.
It be scrappy, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I think the college be more exciting to me. You know?
It does.
But I think them being paid is gonna water it down. It's gonna be a lot of antics, a lot of NBA type shit going on. You know, like your girl from Louisville that went to LSU.
That's a major right there, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's
To me, you pulled a KD. You know, we don't even need you over here. I mean, they did lose a shooter. Granted, LSU did lose a shooter. I don't know the girl's name, but come on, man. Like,
I just but a lot of that.
What you think about that? Like, even in rap, you know, people jumping sides or choosing sides. I think people like have selective outrage, like your boy Chris Rock said.
Oh yeah, that's very selective outrage. And Will Smith, I don't give a shit. That was some weak ass shit. Oh, he wasn't gonna fight back. Will Smith knew he wasn't gonna fight back. That's why he did it, bro. Like, that's a comedian. He threw one joke at your wife. He was roasting the whole room, and you just big bad, I don't know, Men in Black gonna go up there and smack a little.
See, my thing is with me, man, it was I think it was blown out of proportion.
Oh, it definitely was.
You know what I'm saying? Will's always been they build you up to shut you down anyway, you know, to knock you down anyway. But I think all the shit that's going on with him, like, you know, I think every man got a breaking point, you know what I'm saying? And you know, people called him a bitch for doing it and shit like that, yeah, but he's always been the poster child of...
Yeah, Mr. Good Guy, no cussing his raps and shit like that, yeah.
You feel me? No cussing in his raps. The kids is straight, you know, the kids is weird as fuck, you know. I think that measures how much money you got, how weird your kids are.
But to get on the subject, we was talking about women's basketball, like that night right there, a negative event outshined the positive event. Will Smith got his first Oscar.
Right.
And I ain't gonna say Caitlyn, what's the game? I can't think of a name. Caitlyn and the Bayou Barbie, they going at it. And they trying to push a race narrative, but the real story is that freshman guard, like, her daddy died before she was born, and like she's signed with Rock Nation. Like, she's actually signed with Rock Nation. Like,
see, that's what I'm saying, man. It's when the industry starts being able to get involved with the college, this shit's ready to be crazy, bro. Like, it's kind of like me. I'm for it. You know, pay the players, but it's kind of like to me, it's kind of like the weed laws. Like, yeah, we are legalizing it everywhere now, but cool. Let the niggas out there.
Yeah, real talk.
Locked up.
Real talk.
For moving pounds. Give Reggie Bush his fucking Heisman back.
Yeah.
You know, if we legalizing it now, Marcus Camby, they should write him a check back.
Man, I know a nigga got hit with 6 years of the feds, man.
You know what I'm
Off some
saying?
weed.
You
Off
feel
some
what I'm saying?
weed, you know what I mean?
And then y'all legalizing it.
Legalizing it. Like,
That's
You
like legalizing murder.
yeah, that's crazy.
I know
like,
I ain't trying to compare the two. I'm just saying, if the law's the law, you
I
know
gotta,
what I'm saying?
Speaking of weed, $1 million cash up front, $25 for every blunt you smoke for the rest of your life.
Say it again.
$1 million cash up front, $25 for every blunt, bong, every blunt you smoke.
But do I have to stop smoking if I take the money?
Yeah, you had to stop smoking.
And how much is it again?
$1 million cash.
I would stop smoking if a nigga gave me $1 million cash right now.
Yeah, but you know how much money that is? Like, I'm talking about
Smoking?
you hit a blunt 4 or 5 times, that's $100.
I would if somebody had $1 million
Yeah.
right now and it was like, here, I give you $1 million to stop smoking, or I give you,
I would at least try to stop.
I would be done.
Yeah.
$1 million,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have no reason to. It's like I said if I didn't get sick, and you remember when I had surgery and shit
Yeah.
on my lung, I was trying to stop smoking blacks and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I always say if I didn't have no stress, I wouldn't smoke blacks. Like how people smoke cigarettes, I wouldn't smoke them.
Uh-huh.
Now I don't have the urge for them because the health was involved. So if a motherfucker had $1 million right now to give me to stop smoking weed, I will put it down. I will find something else to do. I'll get into to fitness, probably even more. I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
You would pick another bad habit up.
my thing is people be like, man, that ain't a lot of money because they probably done seen it and blew it.
Yeah.
But I'm not that type of person. If I
Nah.
see $1 million, you probably never see me again.
Real talk. Some people grind to disappear, and I'm one of them people. Like, I have no desire to be seen, the hottest club. I want to just take care of mine and chill out. Like, I'm not no.
I want my kids to be able to do what they want.
That's what it is.
That's mostly, but I think when people be like, don't grow up too fast, we grew up entirely too fast.
Especially kids these days with the internet and TikTok, and they just,
Yeah.
every information is right at the tip of your.
I mean, I think we products of it too.
Uh-huh.
Think about we are almost the same age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we remember when the internet was really start popping.
If you had internet in high school, you was rich. If
No,
you had,
not in high school. High school was pretty. I feel like pretty much in high school was kind of how it was now for people. You got a phone, probably, or
if you had a phone in high school, you was in your bag. If you had a,
I mean, we had the internet and everything since like middle school. MySpace.
yeah.
Like my house was the one. Like if we all sitting on the porch, you got 2-3 people that really fuck with you. To like, man, can I go check my MySpace real quick? You know what I'm saying? But I remember
That was
like
the good old days right there.
when the internet really first got popping, you couldn't get on the phones.
Now dial up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember at school when we first got the Macs with the colors on the back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we grew up in it, but it's so advanced now.
Yeah,
but we
like,
got caught up in it too.
we was in the beginning,
MySpace was at the beginning. I feel like MySpace for me, being born 91, living through the 90s, really remembering probably 95 on. That MySpace it changed the game.
It did. It really did. Like,
I've never been a shy person to talk to females or anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit. That was a fucking
using them DMs.
free space.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That was the first.
I was too.
That was the first. It wasn't nothing like leaving school and going home and checking the MySpace.
You have new
and
message.
You got new message.
Yeah, you was the man. One time, this was my going to my junior year. We went down to Nashville for a wedding. But long story short, they didn't have no computers.
Right.
And like I couldn't check my MySpace. Like I was like wow.
Yeah.
Like I went home and I'm like, oh man,
It changed the game when you could get on the MySpace on your phone.
It did. Yep.
And that wasn't shit.
It wasn't at all.
I tell you, a whole bunch of freaks was on that Moco space.
I know a nigga still get on Moco Space, bro.
Right.
I look at
That's
him
still an
different.
app?
Yeah, I look at him very different, bro. Like he still gets on Moco, bro. That's straight Moco, Badu, all them goofy ass sites. If I can't do what I do on Facebook or Insta,
I asked my nigga. I said, "Let me see your phone, bro. Let me call my girl." This was years ago, and I picked up his phone. It was on the internet. It was the weak ass internet.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Moco Space? What the fuck is this? He's
Oh,
like, oh,
man.
that's where them freaks is.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. Like I don't know. Like
What
I
is your
just
view on that though? Niggas that like, or people? I ain't gonna say niggas because I think females are more, not more, or just as more thirsty as niggas. They be on the same smut shit.
yeah, bro. Real talk. I ain't gonna tell nobody's business though, but yeah, like
You know
straight.
what I'm saying?
Like
How do you feel about that? Like that's a whole new world. Even then, even dating.
man, dating's terrible.
Shit,
right now.
just think back in. That's how our great granddaddies, our granddaddies, they didn't have They had a family, and some of them had families on the other side of the city
Real talk.
because it wasn't no fucking phones, pagers.
None of that.
You find out at 36, your daddy was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, you had a whole family. You got a 15-year-old brother. You know what I mean?
Now it's like
15
shit.
blocks over.
The side bitch that was then. I know he had another family on the side of town.
Yeah.
Now it's like shit.
It's the
I'm
attention.
gonna put that on Facebook.
It's the
and
marketing.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's the, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the side bitch was a side bitch back. I ain't gonna say back in the day, but like I don't know. Like
I think it was more like
that was more a shameful position. Now you got a little pride in it. Like, damn,
no. I mean, I think they had they hussies and they
Yeah.
and they home records and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think now it's like I think women really want. If you are a side piece, you kind of want what that woman likes, what that woman has. Like if you, but that's here or there too, because there's some fuck niggas that got plenty motion when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think like it's just fucked up now. The phones, the attention. You know what I'm saying? You a single man. I'm married, but it's like we can still sit and have these conversations because I ain't gonna judge you. But at the same time, you don't have these fucked up ass stories about, you know, relationships. It's kind of your situations.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah. Like, and another thing, like, why stuff don't last these days, like, they put so much, they be on this phone, like, too much. I understand
Right.
it's okay to be on your phone, but when you with your significant other who boo, sneaky link or whatever,
Right.
why are you entertaining and, you know, and
Right.
replying back to that, you know what I mean? Going live. You know, I don't get that goofy ass shit. I understand you do it when you're bored, but
I think that's when you know you found somebody though. When you can finally put your phone down and not worry about who's calling. Man, I've been calling you for 2 days, man. I've been in it for 2 days.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you could actually get caught up. I mean, that's why I got married. I got married young though, and I'm starting to tell like the young dudes that I talk to, like if you find somebody you really fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Trust, you know what I'm saying? I would rather marry young and then not know all this shit that's going on out here, because that was what used to pull me away. You know what I'm
How
saying?
long you been married?
I've been. This should be 7 years, but we've been together for a long time. You know.
I
so,
know. I've been seeing y'all. That's dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like we had to grow together. Like everything ain't been perfect, but she's not. That's why I said I got lucky because I didn't get a girl that's gonna put everything on Facebook
That's
or
some
even
goofy
tell
shit
her
right there.
family everything.
Yeah, that's the key. You got to keep. And I be telling certain. I ain't gonna put the other bitches down. I be telling certain family members like, when you mad at your person, when you angry, when you. They have don't tell the bad. Don't tell it because you gonna
Right.
forgive that person, but the
Right.
other people ain't. You they gonna be like, damn, I'm looking at you side eyed now. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And I have a great relationship with her family.
Yeah.
And you know, they don't know about the dark times, but I appreciate that. That we could go through that together, and everybody don't know, you know, how bad things got, whether it was just financially or the relationship, me and her, or you know what I'm saying. We came a long way together, but that's why I say some of these guys should marry young if you find somebody you really mess with, because I mean you'll waste a lot of time. But then I met OGs at jobs like, man, that's a good story, man. About you and your girl, man. That's dope. Keep that together, man, because I miss my first baby mama.
Yeah.
And they probably on their third wife. You know, but they still thinking about that first child they had with that woman that they moved out of mom's crib with. Some of these women ain't shit.
Not
But
at
some
all.
of these women, niggas can be like, damn, my baby mom been had it going on since I fucking with her in the beginning, you know, type shit.
Everybody got that one, men and women, that got, damn, I let one get away.
Yeah. I didn't want to be that guy.
I let
all
one
that
get
is.
away. I let one.
Yeah.
She was perfect for me, but I was just on some old I don't know. I was on a menace type shit. I was just a straight menace. I think I was on some bad drugs. So I don't know.
But I got
Huh?
lucky though.
Yeah.
I got lucky to have somebody that loves you, kind of like how moms love you. Like, man, you keep fucking up.
Unconditional, yeah.
But you know, I know your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I know your dad. I know your household. I know who you are. You know. Shit. Most people, man or woman, can't take being hurt. You know, and then
I don't know.
and
Like,
then still, like how Kevin Gates said, "Could I take it if I did the same shit?" You know, if the same shit was done to me, could I take it?
I'm my first. I ain't gonna say my first, but it was. I don't know. I got my heart broke about 3-4 years ago. Oh my god! Like,
Yeah.
damn. I ain't gonna say I got my heart broke.
That's probably the worst shit. And that shit hurts so bad, it hurts a person that is the motherfucker that cheats. The motherfucker that's always cheating and you know what I'm saying? They can't take it if they girl do it or they man do it to them. It's like the end of the fucking world.
I was having a talk with a friend. I'm like, dude, you telling me about she's doing this and she's doing that. She's cut. Like, bro, you doing the same shit. Like, how you gonna be upset?
Right.
Like, I don't know if she know it or not, but like, you doing even worse to her. Like, so how
Right.
you gonna be? You got a point there. Whose side you on?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't nobody's side.
Now you have to be real.
Yeah, you come to
if
me
we
with
don't-
advice, and I'm just giving you. I ain't got a dog in the fight. Like,
But
so,
see, most niggas they can't accept accountability. And women can't either. But I think men and women are the same on that. I think also you have people that are just emotionally intelligent
mm-hmm.
that can express. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them people. Like I can't really hold in if I cheat.
You're telling yourself.
Yeah, I have. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But I'm just emotionally connected with her like that, and
I
with
know
my.
not to do no dirt with this nigga.
But with myself though.
Ah,
but
yeah.
but that's just with my relationship. Like I wouldn't want like a relationship to be built on a lie, no type of business or
Real talk, bro.
Like I can
see
kind
what
of
you're
go
saying.
back on that and be like, damn, I kind of scammed him out of some money to even
Yeah.
get this shit going, or I kind of. You know what I'm saying? I want a motherfucker to really know who I am. Like your boy said on what's his name, Big Facts. You have to re-meet me, but because a motherfucker won't tell you that 10 years ago that he's just an honest guy.
I
you
watched
know?
the first couple seconds, but I couldn't. My shit refreshed, and I couldn't find the real no more. Like,
Yeah.
I was hearing like bits and pieces of that. But speaking of podcasts, like, what's some favorite ones you listen to? Like, give me your top 5 podcasts. I go top 3.
Well,
Slim it
top
down.
3. I think what really got me into podcasts, I think like the Nori, I think he brought a new. Well, I kind of think that people got the visual from. We all like the Breakfast Club at first.
Yeah.
That's for me. I think that was kind of like it was a radio station, but it was kind of like the podcast when it comes to interviews.
Yeah.
And I think everybody kind of branched up off of that. So I'll say the Breakfast Club first, even though I kind of hate the Breakfast Club now.
Who's on there? Ain't it Jess Hilarious? Like, she replaced
Yeah,
EMV?
I fuck with Jess Hilarious though, cause she's like came a long way.
Yeah.
I admire anybody that comes a long way off his social media shit,
Uh-huh.
and you can actually get a career off of it, no matter what you did. I don't give a fuck who you fucked
Yeah.
or anything. But I have to say, even though I don't really fuck with it now, I have to say that was like the first one. But Drink Champs
Yeah.
is good.
That was the first one for me. That was like,
Drink Champs was the shit because we got to see our legends.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? The people we admire, you know, especially growing up and before that we just hip to, you know, to hear their backstories. And I think the stories is what gets us. So, but I'm kind of stuck in between $1 million worth of game. I like it, but it's kind of still like Nori's. So I'll
Yeah.
put that in the same category. But I fuck with Joe Rogan
Yeah, he got a different little flair to him. Yeah, he got a different little
because
flair.
the guest, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You have people on there from all walks of life.
Funny story about that Joe Rogan. I was on the road box trucking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I clicked on Quentin Tarantino's episode, but I clicked on some hunter or something. So for an hour and a half, bro, he's talking about
Some crazy shit.
now like bird. I said bird beef jerky, like bird jerky, like he was killing birds. I'm like, what the fuck is Quentin Tarantino? So I finally looked at my phone. I'm like, damn, I'm listening to the wrong. I
Right.
couldn't tell you who it was, but I'm like, it
I'm
was
kinda
kind
one
of
of those-
interesting. I listened to it for an hour.
And that's why I'm kind of one of those guys that like even on like TikTok and shit, I'm watching the Joe Rogan shit about conspiracy shit and you know what I'm saying, when they talking about the pyramids and shit like that, you know. He has a lot of people on there that try different drugs that I wouldn't try, like the DMT shit that you get off of fraud.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers did that, didn't he?
You know
he just locked himself in a dark room for like 3
they
days.
said it gives you a trip. This guy on Joe Rogan said he took 3 big hits out of a bong, and he said he went into this place. They told him it was for like 10, 15 minutes, but he said he lived for months.
Really?
In this place.
Ah, damn, that sounds like some stuff I don't want to try. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? He said he was living in an underwater place.
Yeah.
With a family and kids, like he was like a merman or something.
People call me crazy. I seen something on Facebook that said, "What would you do if it's your last 24 hours on Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Be with my kids and be with my lover." I'm smoking some crack. I'm hitting some rock. I'm hitting some rock. If I'm doing dynamite, I'm doing every drug.
Hey, man.
Banging some ice, I'm doing all that. I'm going out high as shit.
Now,
if I know I'm going to die tonight, I'm going to be with my lover. I done did all that. What is 25? I've been in my, niece nephew, she's 12. Like,
I would definitely go out like Scarface.
Yeah.
I think Scarface went out the best way a nigga could go out. He's coked up.
Yeah.
He done took shots from, if we could go back and see that, he took shots from K's at first.
Yeah, he did.
They ripped him up, and he was still like, come on.
If you look at that movie where he's on the ground, he's like screaming around, he's trying to reach for his gun. When he reaches for it, like, and he screams like that was a real blooper. Like, he touched the hot part of the gun. Like, even though it was a prop gun, it gets hot.
Right.
And he touched it, so he actually got like 2nd-degree burns off that. Like, I was watching the behind the scenes.
That made me not understand the game. I remember you said you don't like for them to remake classics, like you said the White Man Can't Jump.
Oh God.
They shouldn't have put that on video game because he escapes out of the mansion and you can just go start your life over. But
that's where the game starts at. Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? But what you feel about the remakes?
I think
especially like the White Man Can't Jump. I've never seen the White Man Can't Jump yet, so. But like I told people though, when people was putting out on the internet that this is gonna be weak, first of all, Jack's from the city.
Yeah.
We from the city. I'm gonna fuck with it, Even if I'm out of town and some people be like, man, you seen that new? Yes, I love it, But I've never seen it because I haven't been into a lot of movies and stuff like that.
It's a good movie, but it didn't have to have White Man Can't Jump. It could just be, I don't know, California Park. I don't know. It could have been anything like the Louisville YMCA. It could have been anything, but you didn't have to attach. Because when you see White Man Can't Jump, Woody Harrelson's a legend. Wesley Snipes a legend. Rose Perez is probably a bigger. You know what I mean? It's a good storyline.
Let's talk about the I guess topic of the first one was really how diverse it was in the 90s. I think that's one thing when we talk about generations has not changed is it's still kind of fucked up in that racial category from the 90s till now. I think that's what they should have made the movie based off of again, if you're gonna do it again. I mean, they even got The Color Purple.
It wasn't based off no racial, like, that's what I'm saying. It didn't have to be White Man Can't Jump. Speaking of White Man Can't Jump, Djokovic, he can't jump. He's dominating the NBA, huh?
Yeah, he don't even take a jumper to shoot threes.
Hold on, nephew.
Over 7-footers.
Yeah, hold on. They doing a remake of The Color Purple. Yeah, I can see that, like, I don't know.
The Color Purple was a fucking horror movie.
It was.
To me as a kid.
It was Beloved.
Beloved was a fucking horror movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably some of the best horror movies I've watched. I think anything with a black person starred in it, for me, is a fucking horror movie.
But how's that a movie,
The People
though?
Under the Stairs. That was...
I don't remember that one.
The People... What?
No.
Oh,
What's that
man.
about?
The People Under the Stairs, man. Oh, man, I forgot the guy's name.
You seen Misery? Remember that movie?
When she changed the dude to the bed?
Yeah, and knocked his feet off his feet. Knocked his feet off his legs.
That was fucked up.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
But Color Purple, that was kind of like, are they still gonna have him sleeping with underage girls? That was kind of whole.
See, that's my thing though. That's my thing about like even the R. Kelly shit. Like, man, they were showing even it. I remember the first 9th grade year, the first girl I ever thought that was the baddest, or she was getting picked up by grown guys.
Bro,
You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
say this.
I think people crucify
It was part of the culture
R.
for a minute.
Kelly. You know, people like R. Kelly for that shit, but we have people like in our neighborhood.
Real talk, like, and this is no secret. Like, the nigga, 2003, he was on camera pissing on her. Like,
You feel me?
people were selling the
That
tape.
was
like,
one of the first pornos I've ever seen.
I
I was at my uncle's house, and all I did was press play on the
Yeah.
VCR, and the TV cut on, and it was him setting himself up.
Serious, bro. It was R. Kelly's on camera with an underage girl. Let me get a tape. Like,
You know-
the culture
you
was
feel
fucked
what
up,
I'm
bro.
saying?
Real talk. Then, in the mid-90s, him and Aaliyah was on camera. I don't know, it was MTV, and matching Mickey Mouse.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my special friend.
Now,
Huh?
don't get me wrong. I fuck with Kels.
I listen to
Kels
his music. I don't.
Kels is the man, bro. I mean, I can't take back one. You can't take back one wish. Just stop by to say what's up.
I listen to that at least
can't-
once a week, bro. Like,
You know
that's
what I'm
the-
saying? That shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He did so much work. He's a disgusting nigga though.
Yeah,
don't get me
he's
wrong.
a foul. Like, that's some foul shit.
But
They said he had a briefcase.
my thing is,
Like-
y'all let the nigga do it for so long.
And that's my thing.
I feel like y'all should have locked the nigga up when he did Trapped in the Closet.
yeah, that was.
That's insane.
You guilty of something, nigga. This weird. That shit. Midgets hopping out of cabinets. You just guilty. You gonna find.
Midgets hopping out of
Yeah.
caskets with pies.
But they said he had a duffel bag. He carried around a duffel bag of tapes of
Yeah.
him and his underage girls. Like, that's my thing though. The parents, the producers, y'all. I watched a little bit of Surviving R. Kelly. Somebody was on there. Yeah, he had a studio with 3 or 4 beds, and each bed had an underage girl in it.
But see,
he
maybe
was cool with it then,
But
huh?
see, maybe that's what I'm saying. See,
Yeah.
maybe I'm just too in tune because I'm thinking, soon as this motherfucker cut on, and motherfuckers is like, he's this, or he had the beds, and I came onto the tour bus and he had Aaliyah. Like, lock all these motherfuckers up.
You got to like.
I'm the one that was taking them down to the McDonald's. Lock him up. I'm the one that was bringing them backstage to meet him. Lock him up. You
Dog.
feel what I'm saying? But what about Elvis and
yeah.
all these people that even Hove, man, like Hove was dating Beyonce before she was of age. I think. I
Really?
mean, there's rumors of her and him not. You know what I'm saying? Of her being,
When did she pop on the scene? She was in her 20s.
17.
Uh-huh.
No, hell no. Beyonce been on the scene since she was a kid.
Like, yeah, 95. Like,
She was a kid when she started Destiny's Child.
yeah, they was. She been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the hype.
So, do you listen to R. Kelly? Like, do you? So,
I can't stop.
it's over. Like, I don't.
When my son is, nigga, we sung "I Believe I Could Fly."
Uh-huh. You want me to tell you how much a piece of shit I am? I was watching the Survivor. I was watching Survivor and R. Kelly. Well, I was over a little chick's house. And she was watching. I didn't pay attention. I wasn't contributing that. So she's watching it. So she starts breaking down in tears like, oh, yeah, I remember I was, whatever happened to her,
Yeah.
I guess it hit home. And we left and went somewhere. And I played R. Kelly all the way. Like, I'm just a fucking asshole.
fuck.
I played R. Kelly all the way to the restaurant. I think we went to eat. Took back. I can't believe
What she
you.
say?
Huh?
Was she pissed?
She said, how can you listen to him? Like, just whoop. And I'm like, he ain't fuck me. Shit, what the fuck you talking about? He ain't. Hell, we can't unlisten to him. I told him, I ain't listening to him no more.
But see, that's the thing, though. We would have to stop doing anything that's entertainment. Is got some shit in it that we should not fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I mean, shit. Bernie Mac would have be canceled right now.
Yeah. I seen
Calling
him.
his nephew a faggot.
Yeah, and he was talking about it.
Excuse me for my language, but
Yeah.
calling him a faggot.
Yeah, oh my God. I was listening to Bernie Mac the other day. He was talking about the S word. In
Yes,
in
he
church.
will be
Oh my
canceled.
God,
he would
wouldn't have-
never be able
No.
to have the Bernie Mac show.
It's over. Like,
You know what I'm saying? He would never have been able to have the Bernie Mac show. So what do you think has changed since then? Because I feel like, even though I'm not trying to diss the LGBTQ, but I feel like they should have more rights than black folks at this point. Because it's like they're not even as sensitive to the fact that motherfuckers we still, it ain't been that long since we've been able to vote.
real talk.
60, 70 years ain't that long.
And they didn't get, their little movement was been about 10, 20, not that long, but
You know
They
what I
didn't
mean?
surprise the black movement. They
You
got more
can't
rights
say-
and shit.
You can call somebody a nigga and lose your job because the outrage.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's about it because of the outrage. Now it's like if you say anything about them, it's a wrap for you. Like you going down. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I think-
saying?
I think a lot of it too. You know, back to the phones. A lot of people fake care. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people like fake care about like
Right. Or
only care when there's a likes
like we
involved.
said, selective outrage.
Yeah.
Like everybody's always mad at Chris Brown, but they tune in to what's it?
Christian Rock.
Chris, yeah,
Yeah.
and Blueface.
Speaking of, I'm kind of off time. That Zeus Network's a motherfucker, ain't it? Like I ain't
Yeah.
really on to.
I ain't never watched it, but I catch it. I catch it on the clips on TikTok, you know, Facebook Reels. I really want to tune in. I ain't gonna lie, I want to tune in because of Orlando Brown.
He's on there. What is he doing?
Man, when I catch the clips, the nigga's just wilding out.
Like he got his own show?
No, he's on the shit with the gay guys. It's
I'm not watching that.
it's
Like the Bad
that's what I'm
Boys
saying.
Club?
Yeah, so my wife doesn't even watch it.
Yeah.
But his clips pop up. That's funny as hell.
Oh.
Like his clips. 'cause
When he
he's
was in the club, when they was holding him, he was like, he
You
was
feel
just,
me?
yeah.
that when he's on the bus and he was like, I say what I
Beep-a-doo,
want to
beep-a-doo.
say. I say
Uh-huh.
what I want to say.
Is he
I
homosexual?
don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's for a check, but I wouldn't go live in a house full of gay guys.
Okay, speaking of.
Would you for some money? For a check? For a check, would you go live in a house full of gay guys and be on the show? Because all they do is fight, like the Bad Girls Club.
I don't know. It got to be the right amount of money. I ain't got to do no goofy shit. I'm just in there chilling, right?
Just
Smoking weed.
they just in there, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like the Bad Girls Club, like Big Brother. You remember that show Big Brother when they all live in one
Yeah.
house?
Uh-huh.
But I guess they they leave, but I don't know. I couldn't do it.
So would you do it like remember that meme that said, would you play a gay role for, I don't know, let's say $1 million. You play a gay role in the movie?
I don't know.
Like, could I play a gay man in the movie for $1 million? Yes. Do I got to do some,
Right.
But I'd be the dude in the barbershop in the line. $40? Yeah, I do. Give me $1 million. I'll be in there, yeah.
You right.
Yeah.
What he say? $40.
Yeah. It's in the cut. Just doing, I'd do it for $1 million. But far as, what show was that? Pee Wee Valley? Far as,
No, I couldn't do none of that shit.
I'm cool. I
couldn't
ain't
do
even watching none of
shit.
that.
I couldn't watch it neither because
I'm just watching
if my
child.
girl watches it, I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
I done found myself like, fuck, Mr. O'Malley, the doctors and shit, but shows like that, man, it's too much. When people's telling you it's too much online,
Yeah. It's over.
some people want to curiosity kills the cat type of thing.
Nah.
I'm not into that.
Uh-huh.
I've already had my scares of that. When motherfuckers, send you websites and shit, and you just click on links and shit, but
Check the comments.
you know what I'm saying? Check the comments and shit. But I don't know, bro. But it depends on the bag and the movie. It can't be low budget,
Yeah.
and I can't do too much gay shit. I don't like no gay man, so I'm not gonna be comfortable with being a gay man anyway.
I had a
But
coworker. He said, do I make you feel uncomfortable? I'm like, nah, bro. Like, and we
No.
was delivering like, it was a 2-man crew. We were delivering
Right.
furniture. I'm like, bro, you respect me that I'm not, and I
Right.
respect that you are, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you do behind closed.
I think that's how I know
Yeah.
who's gay and who's not. If you're not comfortable with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got gay cousins. I got a cousin. This nigga is fucking 6'3", 6'4",
Mm-hmm.
about 300 pounds, and dresses like a girl. And it's the scariest shit I ever seen. But that's
Yeah.
my cousin, and we always known he was gonna be like this. When
Bro, I
we
can't
hooping
turn
and
back my
shit,
fam- yeah.
he's stepping, he's learning.
He chill.
He's a soul jet.
Yeah.
Shit
Uh-huh.
like that, But I knew he would always be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And he knew how we was. So it's just all love. But I think the dudes that be like, man, get the whoop-de-whoop. Like, man, you ain't got a gay cousin or a gay sister or anything.
Like I told
Because
my.
niggas is intimidated by lesbians.
What do you mean by that?
I think some niggas is intimidated by lesbians. Like, I go on
Like
trips,
studs?
studs and regular women. Like,
'Cause I can't compete with a plastic dick, man.
no,
It don't get us
I don't
off,
think
huh?
you're supposed to be.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to compete with the plastic, but I think certain niggas is scared to lose their woman to a woman. maybe. Me, I ain't gonna lie. I get along with lesbians.
Uh-huh.
Like stud girls are always my friends.
Yeah, like they.
You know, I've been on trips with a stud as my bro, and her girl and my girl. You know, and I've never felt uncomfortable, but I've been around guys that be like, man, you don't take your girl out of town with lesbians. Yeah.
If a woman can take my woman, something ain't right.
She can have her. That's
Yeah,
dickless. That's dickless.
Yeah, that's something in turn. I don't know, right? Like if
Listen, people say, would you rather it been a woman or you rather it been a man that they cheated
is it,
you
bad,
with?
nigga?
I do.
Yeah.
If
you do?
if I caught my woman with a woman and that's who she wanted to be with,
Yeah. What's the difference?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
what's the
it's like you don't want your woman to cheat and you cheat. You
Yeah.
know, and you get mad if she cheat. I'd much rather it be like a woman because I'm not ready to fight no woman. Like, you can't. Women know what women want, and if you lose to that, you just lost.
Yeah, that's a fair game, huh?
It's a fair game. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, some niggas can't connect with their woman emotionally. It's all about sex and paying bills and a woman being comfortable in that way.
Yeah.
You feel me? Women are sensitive. They want talks, pay attention to me, those little things. Lay in the bed a little longer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can lose your woman to a woman just being affectionate with her words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's where the intimidation is. Maybe niggas understand that women know what women want. Nah, she can't go. You know, I can see how she be tempted. You know, woo. But me, I'm like, shit. In my relationship, I want to experience everything with my woman, even if it's another woman. You know what I'm saying? If me and my woman we at mutual ground to where we can say we can take something down together, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Right there.
So what's your threesome body count? What's your?
I'm working on it.
You never had threesome?
No.
Ah man, I mean I had 2 of them, and like you say, it was all like surprise. Like I just walked right into the motherfuckers. Like I didn't know it was coming. Didn't ask for it.
I think I could have had them.
Yeah.
Especially me being me, and people know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And how I am. I think I definitely could have.
Yeah.
I just never. I've always been like maybe like the Drake type of nigga.
What do you mean? Like
even
gotta do this?
in high school, like I'd rather go with you and really get to know you.
Yeah.
For no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Like
Maybe.
that's just how I was. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker come to me like, man, you know so and so, yeah, I know her. I know her. You can't tell me nothing about it that I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's how I connect with the females before. You know, I think that was major. Really knowing the motherfucker, and you could tell them like, girl, shut up. You just,
Yeah.
this motherfucker know me.
Yeah.
Even if they, you know, that's just me though. You know, dissect them out.
And that's another thing. That's one of the plus. I guess it's a plus. I don't know, how would you look at it. Like a person would tell you how to between post and what they like. Like,
yes,
you know how. Like, if you just.
But that's what fucks me up. Girls, the females think that what I do on social media ain't who I am. You know what I'm saying? I've heard females say that being in the shop with women. But I think that tells me everything about you.
It tells you everything. The last little chick I was messing with. It's just like you can't judge nobody on Facebook. Whoop whoop whoop. The Facebook post. I want to suck some dick and
feel me?
the waterfront. Like what the fuck?
You feel me?
Just Facebook.
And then a nigga's thirsty for hopping in your inbox.
Real talk. Like, okay, 15 people hopped that. Like that. A good 6, 7 of them in your inbox. Let's go to the
But that's what I'm
waterfront.
telling you. That's what I'm telling you. The times change. Because back in the day, if you get on the female's MySpace, to me, you knew exactly what they mood was by their song.
Yeah.
I don't wanna say I still love you. She's brokenhearted. She trying to get over a nigga. This is gonna be easy.
What was your like? I know you had 1,000 of them, but what was your most famous backdrop? Like your first like MySpace backdrop? Like,
man, that's embarrassing. No, it ain't embarrassing. T-Pain was my first.
Yeah, Chris
backdrop.
Brown with his shirt off, huh?
No. T-Pain was my first backdrop, bro, because I was big in love with. I think T-Pain is one of the most underrated niggas. Period.
Real talk, bro.
He's a funny nigga.
My brother turned me on to him. Like, man, it's a new guy, like a new sound. He's a singer. Was I'm Sprung? That was his first look. I'm like, who you talking about?
That's a whole era though. That's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in love with a stripper. I'm sprung.
Yeah, my
That
brother
was
turned me on to him.
like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade for me. You
Yep.
feel what I'm saying? And then I'm the type of guy even now, like, but I'm a real music head. I like to say. But when I post stuff on Facebook, people be like, man, you tripping, or I feel like I'm always coming from a place that a motherfucker understand, unless you just a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I heard them songs, I had to hear the album. So
Real
I listened
talk.
to Rapper Turn Singer, and I was like, man, I fuck with T-Pain. And then I was in Florida when he dropped Epiphany. And I was like, Mama, gotta get this CD. I know you done spent all this money on this trip. And she got it. I had a Walkman. And that was some of the best shit I ever heard.
Yeah.
But the first CD I ever had was 50 Cent. It was Get Rich or Die Trying.
My first CD.
No, I think it was, I take it back. That was the second. Get Rich or Die Trying was the second CD. Nelly was probably the first CD that I owned.
I'm trying to think. It's either, remember the Aggression, the WWF, the Aggression, they like the theme songs.
Yeah,
like,
they had this.
I think that was my first CD that I bought, but it was at Outkast. Sorry, Miss Jack, that one.
Yeah, I
It's,
got
one
that.
more is at BG Checkmate. It's one of them three. Like,
I got
I
Sorry
didn't
Miss
even-
Jackson on Christmas
yeah.
with Beware the Dog and The Blueprint. So that's like 2000.
I just sang it to my auntie because she got married and her last name is Jackson. And I always used to mess with her daughter, my cousin. Like, I always tease her and I always just sing, I'm sorry. I didn't mean this, I always just sang it to her. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
That was my little thing. But, yeah, I don't know, man. My first MySpace background was, I had them Kobe's. It was the Kobe Forces. They was like baby blue on the bottom and like a khaki everywhere else on the shoe. And that was
Right.
I was a Kobe guy.
But I didn't do mine neither.
You
I
didn't?
always got a female to do it.
They flipped the fuck out them pages,
The
didn't they, man?
females is the
Yeah.
ones that.
You had the shit dropping down like this?
No, I never did that.
You didn't?
But I-
Oh, man.
I
That was
didn't
days.
I remember this girl had a phone call when hello, this is so and so's page.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was her voice? Like, it was her?
We let MySpace slip away, bro. We
I
had
know that. Listen, we
we
just
had
died
coding.
down.
Listen, we
Yeah.
had coding.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even know that's a whole. You can get paid.
We was coding.
Money for
middle school.
coding.
Yeah, real talk, bro. Like, that's exactly
You know what I'm saying? Can you make me a website? Hell yeah, I can make you a website.
We was throwing websites together at 15.
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
And just thinking nothing of it.
No, at all, bro. But I think that's how the times changed too. The kids nowadays, people say stuff about them, but they more like us than ever before, especially with the social media.
Yeah.
As soon as we got the internet, we was fucking the internet up.
We was, bro. Like, it was. Like, so I don't really, I'm one of them guys, bro. Like, you do dumb shit. Everybody does dumb shit. But I'm more lenient on a motherfucker doing dumb shit in their teens and early
Right.
20s opposed to this motherfucker just like 38. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Right.
You know what I mean?
The
Like,
music, but what you think about the music though? The music, I think, is a big influence, and some people get caught in
It
like,
is.
like I be hearing
see Ja Morant about to risk his fucking future for young boy.
for some
Like,
music.
you can't listen to that nigga without toting the gun. Like,
You feel what I'm saying?
what the fuck is this? Like, I don't.
I mean, it's just Boosie started that shit for me. I think Boosie, Gucci, they were showing them guns, they were showing that money.
Remember Boosie dropped found the 50 in here and I'm pussy?
You feel what I'm saying?
That was classic niggerdom right there, man.
That's a classic nigga though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about the music from then to now, R&B to hip hop,
I don't know, like
especially
street-
influence?
the influence, but like you gotta remember, the influence is always being like, you know what I mean? Culture, art imitates life, and life imitates art. Like it's always been
Right.
like it's just amplified now. Like you say, you can see that it's just televised right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you got YouTube, you got Instagram, but it's always been. Come on now,
I think it's even. I think it's even.
yeah, I think it's about the
You
same.
got
Like
you got your raunchy Uncle Luke, and then you got Booty Hole Brown.
Yep, it's all about.
But that's all the same.
Then
bruh.
they
Doodle
talking about
Brown.
the design and the drip. That goddamn big T-shirt era was class. That lean
Yes.
with it, rock with it.
I mean, it was simple.
We had T-shirts down to our shins. You know
It
what I
was
mean?
simple.
Yeah.
Who started the fucking designer shit? I mean, I can see the Red Monkeys, the Coogee,
I was about to say,
the jeans. You know, they
them
wore some
Dipset niggas.
expensive shit, but it's
You talking
designer
about like-
shit. Like,
like
I don't even
Gucci?
like most of this shit.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I'm a barber. I do well.
yeah.
But like when I go into these stores, I be cheap as a motherfucker. I be like,
Bro.
shit, I can never pay to wear some shit. The only shit I
This
feel
like
like
a $20 shirt. I'll never buy no designer.
you feel
Like
me?
I done seen many of clothing lines is hot this summer. Shit's on the clearing rack 6
Right.
months later.
But my thing is, these are the same people saying that they don't fuck with the LGBTQ and all this, but most of these designers be gay.
They
You
do.
know what I'm saying?
Older white man right there.
I don't fuck
Gay,
with I don't fuck with Young Thug. Young Thug's gay, but you got on a gay designer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got on
Google Gucci.
You got on jeans with
Yeah.
rubies on your booty.
That was a niggas taking ass shots with them damn Robin jeans. That
You feel what
was
I'm saying, bro?
flashing their money like this. Yeah, that was a wild time right there too.
But Lil Nas
Huh?
X is gay.
Yeah, he's
But
gay as shit.
He's gay as
Huh?
hell.
Okay.
But I honestly don't think. I think he's doing it for the cash.
Think so?
I think a lot of these people is, bro.
Hey, it's a lot of
It's a lot of people that do whatever to have some money and make sure they family straight. I just ain't one of them niggas.
Nah, I got morals. I got morals and
You know what I'm saying?
dignities.
Especially my face is on it. You know, your kids gotta be proud of that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I ain't got no kids, but I understand. I got people to look up to me.
You feel me? JoJo
Uh-huh.
can't be like, damn, Unc.
He's hilarious. He love him Prime drinks, but he's
Yeah.
so gone off Prime. Like,
I remember you doing that.
oh my God, he just loves Prime. Like, oh my God, can
Yeah,
you
my
wake
oldest,
up? Can
my
we go get
oldest
some
like the Prime. He got the Prime bottles. He been saving them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the kids really in tune with this YouTube shit. I think
They
that
are.
more. I think that this shit should be a curriculum.
It should be taught in school.
Man,
I think they
yes.
should reevaluate it. Like,
School sucks.
it does, bro.
They
like,
didn't teach us about rent,
open a checking account, credit.
taxes.
As much as the credit score is important on your day-to-day life, that should be a mandatory.
Yes,
That should be
curriculum.
at least 6 months. You know, half a semester or semester.
We got history that's not real. You remember coloring pictures of fucking Christopher Columbus?
Yeah.
Now we as 30-year-old niggas, we think Christopher Columbus is a fucking horror story.
Right.
He committed genocide. He went from place to place. Oh, I found this. That's like me finding your phone. Like, yeah, I conquered this. I found this.
Yeah.
You know, I come into your house.
Uh huh.
I picked something up that's yours. Oh, I found this.
You know the interesting backstory.
And I'm going to
about
name
that?
it. I'm going to name it mine.
They sold the Indians or the Native Americans. They sold New York for like $22, real cheap, even cheap back in standards. They sold the whole, you know what I mean? They sold the real standards, but real quick, they sold the real standard like but they had the man like, this white man is crazy. You can't own land, you can't own air, so
Wrap it up. All right.
you can't own land. So they thought they was like, yeah, we'll save this land. Like they didn't get the concept, but
Right.
they came in and introduced all that then, like, so.
Man, that's what makes me like I think the toughest saying I ever heard is a man that knows anything, knows he knows nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to like the Bible and shit, like
Yeah.
I believe in some of that stuff. I believe in most of it because it's happened. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some stuff I need explanation. I kind of, can ask somebody that may be wiser. You feel me? But
You follow that one girl on TikTok? I can't think of her name. She's like a black chick with dreads.
I'm be on TikTok.
Yeah, I can't think of her. I sent it to you. I can't think of her name. She's always giving some deep knowledge.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know what went on 2,000 years ago.
We don't.
Like they saying the Chinese found 7,000 other. Now I do believe that. I believe they had and shit.
Uh-huh.
Because the Chinese said they found like 7,000 other islands, new islands, and one of them had dinosaurs on it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I mean, they say that alligators and shit are, still around, but they was a part of that species. But yeah, man.
So who you you think wins in a one-on-one fight? Remember them old shows? They used to fight the animals, like the gorilla versus the tiger and shit like that?
Right.
So who you win, the lion or the alligator?
Lion or the alligator?
I don't think nothing could beat an alligator if you wanted. Nah, a crocodile. Them crocodiles are more vicious than an alligator. And they bigger too. And they got the land. You can go. It's gonna drag your ass, take you in the hell and drown. You know what I mean?
1-on-1?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bring back those good wholesome shows. Like they,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about though?
But nothing's the same.
It ain't.
Nothing's the same. TV, music. Like I think the only R&B that can take you back there is Chris Brown maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They try to blackball your boy, but
before we get off here, the Big and Lazy podcast, give us a good one good food restaurant, whatever you want.
Here in the city,
anywhere.
I'm gonna start with here in the city since it's our first episode.
Yeah.
I know it's a girl named Tasty Mo. She's real good. Her name is Mo Jones on Facebook. I asked her one day, could I get a lemon pepper buffalo fish, catfish, and she made it for me.
Ah, damn.
And she's about to open up a restaurant, so
really,
that's gonna be major. But I also want to try that jerk place.
Yeah, it's called Jammin'. It's called Smoking Jammin' Smokehouse. Oh my God! And they got like it's called Jammin' Fries. They got like fries, truffle mac and cheese. Whatever. They got all type of meats, but I get the jerk chicken. I got a nice little spice to it.
Right.
They top it with sour cream and green olives. Like,
I seen it, man.
Oh
that
my
shit
God,
look
it's delicious,
good,
bro.
man.
You get a nice little kick. It ain't too overbearing, but it's a nice little kick. But it's the Big and Lazy podcast. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, man.
Follow me on Instagram. It's _BFINES _BFINES.
And follow your boy Lazy on Instagram. It's Greedy and Lazy USA.
We're available on all platforms. We dropping soon.
It's gonna be major, man. We really just being ourselves, and we just would like for y'all to tune in and hit them comments or give us content. We down for any type of content. We're really trying to put on for our local scene, but we are definitely trying to venture off and make it a major podcast that people definitely tune into. And if you got any product that you would like featured on the show, or a music video or a song, any type of art or business, we are looking for features, the people to come on the show and tell their life, how we
we open for
ours.
guests. Fuck with us. Come on here. Sponsorships, whatever.
Big
Come
and
on,
Lazy
man.
podcast.
Big
man.
and Lazy podcast.
We out, man.
We out.
Guess they say I'm shooting dice wrong. Money, size, and digits, pretty bitches get my pipe long. Baddest cause I'm polarized, tell me I ain't living right. Try and keep them happy, got me stuck inside the poltergeist. This ain't life a gamble, guess they say I'm shooting dice wrong. Money, size, and digits, pretty bitches get my pipe long. Baddest cause I'm polarized, tell me I ain't living right. Try and keep them happy, got me stuck inside the